What's up, y'all? Spectre here. Welcome back to the channel for some more Horizon Zero Dawn. Sorry, Forbidden West content. I'm just so used to Zero Dawn. We're going to be changing up some formatting a little bit. I've gone ahead and changed up some graphics settings as well. Hopefully the game looks a little bit better. Turned the resolution down so the detail is less fine, but hopefully it's a little bit smoother of a video and some textures are turned up. To that end, we're going to go ahead and do some questing stuff here. I have off-camera completed some of the resource gathering errands I created for myself, the jay feathers, the raccoon bones, stuff like that. So I'm not just hunting animals endlessly on camera, as well as I did the hunting grounds here in the Daunt, just because I wanted to try and get some more materials and some more money, so we can buy new upgrades as we approach new areas and leave out into no man's land beyond Barren Light here. So with that being said, let's go ahead and finish up the quests and the story points that we've got here, and we'll move on and leave Carjaland out into the Forbidden West.
Drinks later.
Hopefully the game looks a little bit better. I can tell it's a little bit cleaner from my end, but
Looks like he's had a few.
also get some lens flaring. Hopefully it looks nice.
Look alive, soldier. She's back.
Aloy, did you find anything?
Mm-hmm.
Eclipse fugitives were camped out on the other side of the forest.
Found quite a lot,
They're
actually.
getting ready to fight their way through Barren Light. You just helped save a lot of lives.
Aloy, you know I believe you. But Nozar, he might not be convinced by your words alone.
If he needs proof, show him that. And tell him the man he's got locked up risked his life to expose and eliminate an Eclipse spy.
Huh. I guess you are his savior. Congratulations, soldier. You're a free man. I'll have you out of there before sunfall. I'll make sure this gets to Nozar.
That's it then. The end of the eclipse.
Almost.
No.
The trespassers you mentioned, the ones who got through Barren Light weeks ago, their leader's dangerous. And he's out there, in the Forbidden West, building up an army.
Sun and Shadow, you're going out there to stop him, aren't you?
I'm gonna try.
I want to help. I can fight.
I know you can.
It's kind of you, kid.
Once you're out of that cell, you should enjoy your freedom. You've earned it.
Take note, Savior.
But also we need to not pull forces away from Barren Light. Okay. 2 skill points for that. I think we're gonna need some more points in Infiltrator, I think. So we've got deal more tear damage while in stealth. Always very good. Silent Strike recovers weapon stamina and extra valor. We can brace a shot with our sharp shot bow. Deal more ranged impact damage while in stealth, or recover Silent Strike again. Let's do this one here. Deal more ranged impact while in stealth, and then we'll grab Stealth Tear next, and finally braced shot. Alrighty. New side quest. Shadow in the West. Well, that's gonna be, yeah, way out beyond. So the next quest we have to do is actually our main quest. It's the only way out. Can't get those parts yet, or those, or those, or those, or those, or those, or those. Yeah. There's quite literally nothing we can do still in the Daunt except the embassy itself. So, let's begin.
Lighten up, Paif. You've got a thick wall of stone between you and the Tanakh up there.
Yes, sir.
Some nervous guards, that
Why
bodes
don't
Are
well.
you in charge around here?
Let's hope so.
Apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, the second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander
No.
Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders.
But
Normally, the
why?
gates are open for any who dare venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen once the Tanakh have left.
What was the weird teeth smile from the one guard? What is happening here?
So
Alright,
what
about the
happens at
embassy.
these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh return personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh, they're handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard.
I like Luan.
The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
Okay. So they're
You said
marshals.
something about Tanakh's marshals.
It's gonna be their soldiers or their leaders,
Tribes'
maybe?
elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our sun priest until they concede. Paev over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
Poor
Ah,
Paev.
it was indeed.
He's terrified. Okay. So, we need to go talk to
Where is
Nozar and get
Commander
a
Nozar
passage
then?
out.
If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We did help him out,
We'll
though.
see about that.
Having done that other side quest, I think might give us an edge. Let's see if that helps.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work
mean, yeah.
stoppage and change scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvund was thrilled.
Ulvund. Yeah, we're getting rid of him as soon as we can deal with those bristlebacks.
Ignoring me again?
Like to climb up the hill.
Look
Oh,
at you.
there's a certain place in hell
Sir?
where people who design NPCs that walk slower than your character can run,
There's the commander.
but faster than your character can walk.
Brace yourself. And good luck.
Because I don't have a walking speed in this game. But in most games, you do, and it's not right.
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Oh boy.
Ahem.
The Nora are called savages a lot, so, you know.
Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first
Oh,
shall begin-
Wadis.
Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Gore. This is
Forgotten
Meridian
corner.
West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh's horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Something tells me I might be going over that gate anyway. Oh, I'm actually being given a choice. Oh, how interesting. Fine.
Lucky for you, the savior of Meridian still has a few things she wants to take care of. Might be worth another look around the Daunt before the embassy.
Oh, that's not... Okay, never mind. I thought it was going to be like, oh, I'll wait, and then something bad was going to happen. There's nothing left here I want to do, so, let's just Just talk to him again.
Your impatience does not hasten the Tanakh, Nora.
Only our annoyance.
Oh no, Wadis. Whatever shall I do?
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to...
Uh-oh.
You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
On a machine, it's Varl.
Varl.
Don't look so disappointed, Aloy. You know having help's a good thing.
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
He's like, damn. He sees Erend.
Nicely.
She's trying to force her way through, and he's gonna...
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron. What's happening? You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People trying to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
Gates.
That's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire? Yeah, I'm locked and loaded.
Oh boy.
Hey, Nozar. You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the Savior of Meridian's face?
His audio was off the sync of his animations.
What is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let her through, boys. Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian? Doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
I think it's funny that it's the Nora leading the charge.
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
There we go.
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
Just no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you back up.
I guess I do.
Yeah, some well-needed
We'll
backup.
see how it goes.
Oh boy. This is gonna go well. But at least we're not Karja, so we aren't part of the embassy. At least hopefully they respect that. I might have to do some graphics tuning again.
the line between east and west. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own.
Because, yeah, the Tanakh wouldn't know who the Nora are.
Now.
Hold.
Oh.
She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen?
Interesting.
Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away.
He's become a marshal. So he's become... Interesting. This is probably respect for his ability in combat.
A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav, once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the Setting Sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite.
I'm interested to see
Now
what's...
I'm even more curious about you knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you here. as it often has with me. As you can see, tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with
Yeah,
some assurance
this
that
is...
I won't regret it.
They're wearing, like, shark pattern stuff. So first, yeah.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink is decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete.
It's only on half of his body.
This side
Interesting.
shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
So, yeah. What's going on here? How did you
Quite a
get to be
story,
here?
but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Tell me.
I guess we have time.
Very well.
Exposition.
I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate, and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hikaro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
Oh.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate.
I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hikaro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life, and my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hikaro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
Let's ask about the right.
Kulrut is a Tenakth trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't
Something tells me
each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you
We did that in the first game.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had
We're gonna have to fight in this right. It's the only reason we're getting this kind of exposition for it.
Only service to the chief.
Serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past.
Interesting.
In practice, marshals are Hikaro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks.
I wonder where they recovered that from.
But many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did. Until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it.
So he still looks down upon them.
The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
Well, we, the Nora feel the same too.
Are you still Karja?
The Nora don't like the Karja.
Part of me, yes. Always. there is much to admire about the Tenakth, especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekarro and the Marshals have crafted a delicate peace, and now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation.
I'm also gonna bet that Chief Hekarro is gonna be somebody that not only do we meet him, we're gonna end up having to protect him.
The Karja talk about Hekarro as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was,
well,
you would find
we're gonna.
he only wants the best for his people.
We're literally the savior of Meridian.
I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tenakth is a lot different than how they do.
Alright, going home.
To be going back to Meridian.
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind.
Oh.
As someone who knows the Tenakth and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both.
Oh.
If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tenakth don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hekarro knows that survival often requires
difficult times. Is this that red plant corruption we're dealing with? Or is there something else going on?
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian.
We've crossed over the line. I don't know if anybody's watching us.
It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands.
Yeah, we're not.
A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone.
A lesson Aloy really needs to learn.
He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to you.
Look! The Sky Clan's banner.
There we go. So, Clan of the Sky. Okay.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
Yeah, we're standing on the wrong side of the line.
The commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have members from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
So now we're just gonna observe the embassy.
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No, the other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
Okay. That's fine. We already have our ticket passed, we just have to wait. I'm okay with that. That's fine.
The Karja have opened the gates.
But we'll do our best to stand aside and just sort of observe. This is not our embassy. The Nora have no stake in this. Oh, I do need to change the graphics down again. Darn. My poor CPU can't handle it. Come on, Waddies.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace.
That's a...
Today is such...
What?
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tanakh!
What?
Chief Hikaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy.
This should be good.
Betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Okay. She has machine friends. I don't see a focus on her, though.
Lancers, form up.
They're riding machines.
Where'd they learn to do that?
Sirens.
Yep.
Fashav, come with us now, or not at all.
He's going with them.
Archers, light them up.
I mean, he's got a noble goal.
Get to cover.
Oh, jeez. That guy's down. There goes another one. Get down. Yeah, no. Oh my god.
Archers, keep them back.
Yep. Okay. Oof. He's down. Ooh. Oh, bristlebacks. Good. So the Karja are all about to die.
Not gonna make it.
Are we gonna have to pick which side we protect?
Open the gates.
No, don't open the gates, because they'll get through. Oh, and he collapses. Of course he does. Yeah, no. Didn't like him, but still. Yeah, come on. We've got a whole battalion of people. Somebody do something. There we go. There's one. There goes the commander. Oh, come on. Don't be lagging on me. Dive out of the way. There we go. Ooh. So the Karja party is fully taken down.
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair! Lancers! Take the center!
Well, this should be good.
Get ready!
Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I have to fix some graphics because there's no way it's going to hold through this. So, be right back. Okay. That's a little bit better. So wait, what am I actually trying to do? What is my... Just kill the rebels. Great. There are riders coming down. Yeah, there they are. Oh. Okay. Yep, take you off the thing. Take you off of yours. Oh. Oh, jeez. Whoa. Knock you off. Come on. Oh, charger. Dodge both of those. Get me up top. Oh, okay. Or not. Or not. Come on. Yeah. Take you down. Take down the charger. Goodness. Oh, so we're just gonna keep fighting. So they're still fighting and dueling. Yep. Saw that coming. Ooh. Oh. Oh. And now it's gonna fall on both of you. Yep.
Just you and me now, Varl.
We've survived worse.
There goes your charger. Good night. Whoa. Oh no. I don't remember where its weak spots are. There's one. Oh, well, let's craft some arrows really quick. Get that one out for a second. Oh my lord. Take down this charger. Then... Oh my... Okay, I need the game to stop lagging though for a second. That'd be great. What is happening?
There's no ammo for this.
Okay, time to craft more ammo. Yep, stay down. Take that one down. Where's Varl? I don't hear him. Come on. Stuttering thing's getting real old. Oh, why it's stuttering. It was trying to load progress, probably.
commanders. I'll skin you both.
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Seeing as how we now have more enemies around us.
Granted.
One-on-one, or technically 2-on-1. Because it's me and Varl versus him. Whoa. Oh, Varl. Ooh. The shield is kind of awesome.
You're next, girl.
His sword is glowing. What kind of technology has he recovered?
Better scan it.
Whoa. Weak versus acid. Okay.
There, now's my chance.
Yep, just gonna keep popping away at your armor. Oh. I'll just dodge out of the way of that really quick.
His shield's regenerated. Shield's gone. He's vulnerable.
Take that down. Yep, just keep breaking your armor. He's got a lot of health.
You're not stopping me.
Alright, let's do this again. 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and build some more ammo real quick. Oh my!
I've got to break that shield.
Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. 1, 2. Come on. 3.
Now's my chance.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, no. Give me all your stuff. Let's check on Varl. Can I check on Varl? Somebody?
Your turn. Come down here and face me.
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the Marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
So, Hikaru is going to be the one we need to try and protect. And instead of Eclipse, we now have these rebels. She was literally riding a Velociraptor. I need one. What marshals are left? Trying to save what people we can. Oh, he lost an arm.
You gonna make it?
I mean, he just got kicked twice, so.
Going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
Yeah, now we gotta deal with the disaster that was this. At least we learned his story. So there will be someone to remember him. Remember what he did and who he is.
I got you.
What he hoped for. Nothing can ever go well for us, can it? Let's knock. They're leaving.
It's salvage time, boys.
Oh boy. Oseram. Mm-hmm. Picking through the bones already. Hasn't even been a full day since the fight happened. Oh, hey. Pardon the almost naked man. Give us that.
Don't think it can take a hit, but I should be able to use it to glide.
Well, that's fun.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The Marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Vuadis, Fashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt?
No, I think Ulvund is working.
But it's worth looking into.
Because Ulvund also hates the Karja and wants stuff from
There were a
them.
number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help get the lay of the land.
They're mobile radar dishes, and I can access their scan data.
Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Let's ask about Regala.
Called Regala a rival. Someone that Tenakth chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat.
Oh, thanks, Luan.
Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tenakth weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
They're also somehow getting inside information from something. Let's talk about Fashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tenakth. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tenakth.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
Let's talk about Nozar and Wadis.
Bad about Nozar and Wadis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Yeah, let's...
Will take action against Regala? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tenakth.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware.
So they're gonna fortify the border. So let's ask a little bit more about out west here. So firstly, Plainsong and the Utaru.
Their lands are between here and the Tenakth further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tanakh. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
So they seem kind of like a similar bunch to the Osram, but instead of industry.
You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
So, okay. Let's talk about the Tanakh lands.
The lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then New Taru farmlands. Past that are the Tanakh. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right.
Yeah.
I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories.
So I bet the capital's at the meeting of the 3 territories then?
But the united clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tanakh really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
Okay, so let's talk about No Man's Land.
This area is No Man's Land.
That it is. The Tanakh used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tanakh agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Oseram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regala and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call No Man's Land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
So I bet we'll find some good gear out there.
Who went out when the gates were open before? Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew.
Added to those ruins, probably.
Exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
Okay.
I need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
At least she's saying goodbye this time.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Because, you know, she hasn't in a while. Alrighty, well, we survived the embassy. We got through the disaster that was here. So how did she wave at them if I can't see the gate? Oh, it's so far away. Alrighty. Well. So we've got, okay, a campfire right there. Salvage contractor, so a new POI. Rebel camps, so we're going to be dealing with those. Okay. You know, the Eclipse hideout somewhere out there. Where's that tall neck? It's got to be near these mountains here. I wish I had a better idea of where the tall neck was. Really use some identification on that. Let's go ahead and upgrade some skills, and then I will see everybody next when we get to... wait, what's my next step on the quest? Main quest, still in progress. Notebook. Hello? Huh. Okay, well, probably get these 2 done. Well, I don't know if I'll get this one done. I'll try and get the Bristlebracks done and do a bunch more jobs and some salvaging work off camera. And I will see you all for the next major part of the story. Oh, shield wing. Energy-based glider repurposed for machine tech. Okay. Oh. Well, that's fun. Okay, well, I see the tall neck way out in the distance there. Not sure where the others are, but hopefully it's the only one in the main area. But in the next couple of videos, we will... Oh, there we go. Cinnabar Sands. Death's Door. Alrighty, so I'll go ahead and do a bunch of the side stuff off camera, and I will see you all when we approach the coordinates from the spire. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.